Have you ever noticed how some women don't flirt in a direct way? Instead, they check your awareness quietly, especially when you are a man over 50. Women act differently around you. They do not want to appear needy, they do not want to seem too easy. So they ask certain things instead. And here is what most men do not understand. A woman who feels drawn to an older man will almost always ask two very specific questions. It is like a message hidden in plain sight. Before I reveal them, do me a small favor. Tap the like button and comment if you have ever missed a woman's signal and only understood it later. Your engagement helps this reach more men who need it. Men over 50 often think they are invisible to younger women, or even women their own age. But the truth is completely different. Mature men are often more attractive than ever when they actually understand female behavior. The real problem isn't women, it is misunderstanding. It is moving through life thinking she is just being nice when she was actually inviting you in. Women rarely show interest openly. They test your emotional calm, your presence, and your ability to notice small details. Feminine psychology rarely moves in straight lines. It moves quietly, indirectly, and with intention. When a woman begins to feel safe with a man, emotionally, physically, and instinctively, her energy changes. Casual conversation gives way to purposeful curiosity. She starts asking questions that are not random at all. These questions are designed to reveal three things: whether you are emotionally open or closed, whether you are grounded or insecure, and whether you are aware enough to recognize genuine interest when it appears. This is the moment most men miss. Many men over 50 grew up in a time when attraction was expressed more directly, interest was clearer, words were more literal. But modern women, even mature women, communicate desire differently. They rarely say, "I'm attracted to you," or "I want to grow closer." Instead, they explore, they test emotional ground before stepping forward, and they do this through carefully chosen questions that appear harmless unless you understand what they truly mean. There is a quiet fear that lives beneath feminine attraction, especially when it comes to older men. If she reveals her interest too openly, she worries about being perceived as needy or exposed. So she wraps her desire in curiosity. She hides it inside questions that seem casual on the surface, and if those questions go unnoticed, she usually does not repeat them. Women almost never offer the same emotional opening twice. Feminine psychology is layered. Women use questions the way men use actions. When a man feels drawn to someone, he offers help, protection, or direction. When a woman feels drawn to someone, she asks a question that gently tests closeness. These questions are not about gathering information, they are about creating connection. They act like emotional bridges, placed carefully to see if you will step onto them with awareness. Most men answer these questions literally. A more grounded man hears what is underneath. He understands that when a woman asks certain things, she is not collecting facts, she is checking alignment. She is sensing your presence. She is observing whether you are calm, emotionally awake, and secure in yourself. When a woman feels drawn to you, she does not need stories, status, or performance. She needs to feel steadiness. These questions matter because they are invitations. The first question she asks is designed to reveal one thing: your availability, not your schedule, but your emotional space. She wants to sense whether your life has room for connection, or whether it is sealed shut by habits and routines. This question is her way of asking, "Can I come closer without being pushed away?" Women do not like investing emotional energy where it will not be welcomed, so they test openness first. To many men, this sounds like small talk. To her, it is a doorway. The second question reveals something deeper. It is about direction, not career goals, but inner direction. She wants to know whether your life has purpose and movement. Women do not open to men who drift. They open to men who are anchored, men who know who they are and where they stand. This question allows her to imagine what it would feel like to be close to you. Attraction may begin with physical interest, but intimacy begins with presence. And this question lets her sense the man beneath the surface. These two questions matter even more for men over 50. By this stage of life, women assume you have already lived through enough to know yourself. They hesitate to enter your world unless they feel there is space for them and intention behind your life. The first question usually sounds like this: do you spend a lot of time alone? It may appear innocent, but it is not about loneliness, it is about access. She may phrase it differently: do you usually keep to yourself? You seem comfortable being alone, are you? Are you seeing anyone, or just doing your own thing lately? If she felt nothing, she would not care how you spend your time. She asks because she has already imagined herself somewhere near your life. She is checking whether your world is open or sealed off. Most men answer too literally. A steadier man responds with calm openness, something like, I enjoy my space but I'm always open to meaningful company, or I value my routines but I make room for the right connection. This communicates strength without neediness, openness without emptiness, and that creates emotional safety. When she feels that safety, she moves to the second question: what are you looking for these days? This question is never casual. Women do not ask it unless they see potential. It is too personal to risk otherwise. She may phrase it as, what direction are you moving in? She is not asking for a detailed plan. She is sensing whether you are alive inside, whether you move with intention, whether your life is going somewhere she could walk beside. Men often break the moment by answering vaguely. When a man says, I'm just taking things day by day, she hears drifting, and women do not invest in drifting men. A grounded response does not need explanation, it needs direction. I'm building a calmer, more intentional chapter with the right people. I'm focused on meaningful connection and living with purpose. These responses signal clarity, and clarity creates safety. Safety awakens desire. Women do not test randomly, they test readiness. The first question measures openness, the second measures direction. A man who is open and moving with purpose creates emotional pull. Picture a real moment. The conversation feels easy. She laughs more, her attention lingers, then she asks, do you spend a lot of time alone? This is her first step toward you. Later she asks, what are you looking for right now? This is her deciding whether to go deeper. These are not random moments, they are emotional checkpoints. A woman who wants intimacy will not announce it. She will ask two questions: are you open? And are you going somewhere? These questions are not about plans, they are about energy. When you recognize them, the moment opens. When you miss them, it closes. And most women do not reopen that door. Remember this: women do not test your words, they test your awareness. If you can recognize these signals, you will never again wonder whether a woman is interested in you.
If this message resonated, comment, I see the signs below. It helps this message reach men who need to hear it.